Good evening, everybody. It's a bit of a golden opportunity. A Labour activist is about to come around our house, and I live in the city of Coventry, which apparently is going bankrupt. I'd really love to see what they've got to say for themselves. Here very shortly. Wait for it, wait for it. Very close, I think. Come on. Here we go. Labour, I've got a few questions for you. We live in the city of Coventry, and I want to know why it's rumoured that Coventry is about to go bankrupt. Come on. Thousands of people are going to see this. Why?
You're recording me. You haven't.
Because you're on our property, that's why. I have every right to do so.
I'm not on. Is this your property?
Yes, it is. It's shared property. So give some answers now. Now, you bought out Coombe Abbey for millions of pounds, the council did, which lost 90% of its value. That was a bad decision. You bought out IKEA without telling anybody. Okay, we can walk away. It's not going to look good, is it? Thousands of people could be seeing this. Come on, I want some answers. You have been in control of this council for decades. Who is to blame? You can blame the central government, all right, but you made some very bad decisions. You bought a council building for £40 million, our money.
We are struggling with the.
We're struggling too. We've got to bloody pay for it as well.
Yeah,
and bin collection we've got to pay for too. No, you have made some very bad decisions. Labour.
Let me finish.
Yeah, Karen, and we all want to hear this.
You're going to just keep interrupting me.
Carry on. Let's hear it.
Thank you.
Nice smile too. It's good.
So we are struggling because of the cuts that have happened over the past 14 years, which have equated to over 30 million a year from council budgets.
It cost you 40 million for the council buildings for a start.
Which buildings are you?
The council buildings in the centre of Coventry.
Farragate ones.
Yeah, the ones that cost 40 million. You should know that.
Right. Okay. Well, that was
A waste of money.
not a waste of money. I wouldn't.
Could we afford it? Do you think?
Yeah, when they were planned, we could. I mean, they've been in the plans for almost a decade.
Shouldn't you have put that off there, given the state of the finances?
Well, that's a different budget, isn't it? It's not the revenue budget.
And there's the other things as well. There's the City of Culture, that cost us money. And other sort of things as well. Why are you wasting our money? You can't really. Coventry cannot afford to party, can it? If I'm broke, I know I cut back on parties.
So
but
if you're going to ask a question, at least let me answer one question at a time, and don't keep interrupting me, please.
Oh, you're getting angry, I get it.
I'm not getting angry.
You should be. I'm angry with you, your party, so I don't know if you sit there and stand there laughing, to be honest.
I'm not laughing either, sir. It's a very serious situation that we're in. It is down to the central government because of the cuts they've made. And people are feeling the cost of living again because of the decisions that the Westminster government has made.
The majority of councils facing bankruptcy in England are Labour controlled. Do you think that's a coincidence? Or is it just Labour? Most of them are Labour controlled.
Quite a few of the ones that have already declared a Section 114 are actually Conservative.
The majority in England are Labour controlled. You should know that.
But this is...
No buts.
This is a situation that is impacting all councils at the moment. It's not just the Labour ones, it's also the Conservative ones as well.
Look, in the Midlands, the damage you've done, Labour, Birmingham has declared bankruptcy. Yes. Where's it going to end? It's not going to end with Starmer being in power, because they're going to have more power. It wouldn't be the first time that Labour's driven us to bankruptcy, is it? Remember 1970, well, you're too young to remember 1976. We had to go cap under the IMF, didn't we? Under Callaghan.
Certainly, but that was, what?
Yeah, it's 40 years ago, but it's part of a trend, isn't it? Remember that letter as well in 2010 from Liam Byrne? Sorry, there's no money left.
We've just faced a global financial crisis, sir. We're having to bail out the banks so that...
But the Tories are saying the same. There was coronavirus and other things as well. It's just a big load of excuses.
I mean...
And we have to face, I live here, my council tax has gone up.
I don't think coronavirus to blame for Liz Truss's budget last.
No, but they're making excuses as you are. So what's the difference?
Collapsed the economy, sir. That was a Tory decision. They made that choice, and that collapsed the economy. It's absolutely ravaged personal finances. Mortgages have gone up. The cost of living's gone up. The price of food's gone up because of those decisions.
But you're complaining locally. Look at the other things as well. You've controlled this city for decades, Labour has. Since when did the Tories control the council in Coventry?
2010.
2010, 14 years you've been in power, and our finances we're all feeling it as well. Got to pay for our bins now. You put our council tax up, so what are we going to get for the extra cost you put on? But you've wasted the money you've been given.
Local services.
What, Coombe Abbey, that sort of a luxury former mansion, whatever it is, why were you buying that? Why did you buy IKEA as well? To be some
in order to create revenue for the
You
council.
failed to do that. You lost a lot of money from that.
But we bought it before the coronavirus, didn't we?
It was after, but you were short of money. You shouldn't have done that.
Well, I wasn't on the council at that time.
I'm not blaming you as an individual, but you're representing Labour right now, aren't you?
I'm delivering leaflets.
You're delivering.
Yes.
Are you not a Labour Party member?
Yes.
Right, so you're not accountable. You don't think as a member. You don't feel any sense of shame or guilt. I certainly would do if I was a member of the Labour Party right now. In fact, I'd tear up my membership card right away. Some people don't.
For the fact that the central government have cut our budget year on
A
year
Labour
on
blameless.
year
Seriously,
on year.
they control this area.
I can't keep arguing. I can't keep discussing this with you if you're just going to keep interrupting me. You're obviously trying to get some video for clickbait and.
Well, why not? There's an election coming up. Those are serious questions. We're facing bankruptcy.
That leaflet, sir. If you want to email me with some questions,
I've got questions for you now, and I'm not satisfied with the answer. Okay. Thank you anyway.